Folks, it's March, and guess what happens in March? All the short tracks around the country, except a few that are buried in the snow, like Thunder Road up in Vermont or Seekonk in Massachusetts, etc., they start racing. Carolina Speedway over in Gastonia, Skagit in Washington, etc. March really brings out the fans because everybody's hungry. They haven't raced all season, all winter, and they want to go racing. And some of the best racing in the country is on the short tracks. A few of my favorite short tracks I'll go through. Some of them won't open in March, but like I say, I like Skagit up in Washington, where they run sprint cars on a regular weekly basis. Batesville, Arkansas. Boy, they do a great job down there, and they'll be opening up later on this month. Five Flags down in Pensacola, they'll keep going. Carolina Speedway in North Carolina, that'll be a good opening. Southside in Richmond, and my friend Mr. Sawyer will open up Virginia, his dirt track up in Virginia, and that's quite a deal up there. He's done a wonderful job. He built that track from scratch, so that'll be a good show. And then we move over toward New England, and you'll see Stafford opening pretty soon. And I forget what they call that race, but it's a modified race, and it'll have a lot of sparks because those guys, again, they haven't raced in a long time. So it's time for short tracks to get going. And I tell you, one of the reasons I think that short tracks do so good in March is because, number one, like I said earlier, fans are hungry, but also drivers are hungry. They can't wait to get back in those cars and get going. They've been cooped up all winter, like I say. Some of them haven't seen the track because of the snow. Whitville up in Virginia, they got a nice dirt track up there, and they put on a great show. They'll be opening then, as well the concrete track built by Joe Lovin and now run by a lovely lady in Kingsport, Tennessee. So lots of places getting going in Hickory and North Carolina. Our Midwest tracks will probably be a little bit slow. They got to melt that snow off, but it won't be long before Rockford and all those tracks, Sandusky up in Ohio, and those tracks open up, and they'll have good fields of cars because everybody will be fresh. They built the cars over, rebuilt the cars over in the winter. And so go out and see a good short track race, because I'm telling you, that's where the best racing is right now, on the short tracks. There's over 1,500 short tracks in the country. Now, not all of them are ovals. Some of them are drag strips, etc. I call them short tracks. There's about 1,000 oval tracks across the country. And people are, particularly dirt tracks, really flinging around. And the asphalt tracks where they have hard tires, because the cars slide in the corners, and people love that. And they also pass. That is what the answer to a successful short track is passing. And a lot of these tracks have gone to hard tires on asphalt, and they do a good job of passing. So I won't say support your short track. Don't support it. Just go out there and have fun. That's supporting it. Great racing at some of them.